I thought a free psychic reading on Craigslist was a harmless way to find some clarity in my life. Instead, I opened a door to something dark, something I can't close. If you ever see a Craigslist ad offering a free reading, run. My name is Sarah, and I was in a rough place. My boyfriend had just left me, my job felt stagnant, and every decision seemed wrong. While scrolling through Craigslist for distraction, an ad caught my eye. Free psychic reading, discover your true path. It felt like a sign. I mean, who doesn't want to peek into their future? The psychic Madame Celeste welcomed me into her dimly lit apartment. Candles burned low, the smell of incense heavy. Her eyes, piercing and unblinking, seemed to look right through me. She held my hand, her grip like ice, and began speaking in a low, rhythmic tone. But then her voice changed. It grew strained, fearful. She began muttering in another language, her eyes rolling back. I tried to pull my hand away, but she wouldn't let go. You've been marked, she whispered finally. Something dark. It's with you now. At first, I dismissed it as theatrics until things started happening. My phone would ring and I'd hear whispers. Shadows seemed to move on their own. I'd wake up at night, unable to breathe, feeling hands around my neck. Desperate, I called Madame Celeste, but her phone was disconnected. I returned to her apartment, but the building manager said no one had lived there for years. My mind spun. Had I imagined it all? I started researching, visiting other psychics, priests, anyone who could help, but every attempt seemed to make it worse. Whatever haunted me was growing stronger. I found scratches on my body, marks I couldn't explain. I heard my name in empty rooms. One night, I set up a camera while I slept. The footage showed my body convulsing, rising off the bed as if something pulled me. My eyes were open, but they weren't my eyes. They were black, empty. When I showed the footage to a priest, he turned pale. You need an exorcism, he said, but I could see it in his eyes. He didn't believe I'd make it through.